Boomerang, the dog of many talents. Like, welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Boomerang, Dog of Many Talents. Boomerang, Dog of Many Talents is a 1968 television release about a man who uses his dog Boomerang to con people, and he kind of sort of also falls in love with a family. It is directed by James Newland, cinematography by Frank Phillips, editing by Norman Palmer, music by Buddy Baker, and it's written by Rod Peterson and Orma Wallengren. The film stars Darren McGavin as Barney, Pat Crowley as Molly, Laurie Farrow as Janet, and Darby Hinton as Simon. There were quite a few little songs in this with the accordion that Darren McGavin was playing. I don't know if he was actually playing it, and I really loved them. I thought they were really sweet, simple, and cute, and it was nice to have like the little accordion moment. And the music itself was fine. It was pretty run-of-the-mill for this kind of movie, but the accordion specifically stood out to me this time. So the story is really about a man named Barney who has a dog named Boomerang, and he cons people, most of the time bad people, kind of like a Robin Hood situation, into buying or trading something for his dog Boomerang. And the reason his dog is called Boomerang is because once he does that, the dog always comes back to him. So he'll like go a little ways outside of town and just wait until nightfall when the dog escapes and comes back to him. And then he like cons the people out of whatever they gave him, they lose the dog, etc. And it kind of follows Barney, and he ends up helping this kid, which it turns into him helping the kid and his sister and his mom, who's single because Simon's dad died, because there's a parent death, and he helps them bring turkeys like quite a few hundred miles to some place where she wants to sell a bunch of the turkeys because that's how they make their living. And that's kind of what the story follows, and it's how like he's learning that maybe conning is not such a great thing, and then at the same time Molly's learning that like maybe there's a little leeway there. It's a gray area because sometimes people are awful, and you know, it's kind of how they learn on each other and they fall in love and becoming like a found family. He's becoming kind of like a dad to Simon more than Janet, but Simon and Janet, and all that kind of stuff. It's cute. It's a cute found family movie, all that kind of stuff. There was some lines I didn't like, well, actually just one. Right at the beginning, he tells Boomerang he's nagging like a wife and he's happy he's single, which is obviously all like meant to add to the whole like now he's gonna fall in love and have a wife and a family. But I'm really glad. I was happy. I really thought he was gonna try and con Molly, and then that was gonna be like a big conflict later and become like this whole, you know, can she really even forgive him if he was trying to con her type situation? But he never tried to con her, which I was really happy with. But he had like conned people around to try and help her, and that was like the conflict. But then at the end, she like is like, screw this guy trying to steal our turkeys. Let's con him back or whatever. So it was cute, and like it all came full circle and everything like that. It's not the worst. Like, you know, Tenderfoot was really bad, or like, you know, some of these older ones in the 60s that I watched that I hated. But it's also not like the best of the 60s that I've watched. My favorite part has to be when she helps him con the last person, just because it was like funny that she's all mad at him and then like turns around and is like, no, okay, this person's being like a turd blossom and deserves it. My least favorite part, probably the first con he does, because that dude I think was the most undeserving of some kind of hoodwink like that. Like that dude just wanted to buy his dog and he was like, yeah, sure, I'll take $300 from you, like, or however much it was. I have no idea how much money it was, I don't remember. But I feel like that one was the most like actual crime, where then like the guy later who's just like an absolute turd to people, like I'm like, all right, fine, like karma has it coming to you, you know what I mean, like whatever. Recommend, I mean, fine, I get, like not really, like I think you'd be fine your whole life without seeing this, but like if you really wanted to watch this movie about like kind of found family and he uses the dog to con people, like I guess, but it's pretty much like very similar to a lot of other storylines we've already seen. And watch it again? No, I'm good. I won't be watching it again. Specific moments, I think Boomerang's really cute. And it was simple. It was cute, it was simple. A nice little entertaining watch, but not something that I feel heavily, you know, swayed by or felt strong emotions toward. It was entertaining enough. That's everything I have for Boomerang, Dog of Many Talents. My final rating is 6 boomerangs out of 10. Our total movie count is, our parent death toll is Cry count is still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put up videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. It's celebration month, so every tier is getting a benefit from the tier above it, meaning you can join Patreon at the Pluto tier, which is $1 for the whole month, and get access to daily trivia. Go do it. It's so fun. We're having a blast, okay? Buy merch. There is a new merch design. If you can guess what every single reference is on this piece of merch, I will be shooketh. Okay? So buy some and let me know. Alright? Until next time, comment, like, subscribe, but I'm not in charge of your life. You are. So you do you, and don't be... Oh, the guy that, like, tried to steal their turkeys about it. Okay, Twitches 2. I'm starting to feel the pressure.